Right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedford. How are you doing tonight? Woo! As I look around, I see a lot of beautiful, happy, smiley faces. I see a lot of sartorially elegant souls. I see some passionate, music-loving personnel in the building. Before we start the show, we'd like to find out in the traditional way, by the raising of hands, how many people have never been to the Bedford before? If it's your first time, raise your hands. Be proud. Okay, so that's about a quarter of you, maybe. Well, for the benefit of those of you who've never been here before and haven't seen the show in action, let me explain about the format and philosophy of what's going to happen this evening. The first thing you will have noticed, these double doors that you came through, there was no door entry fee for coming in tonight. This is a free show because we want to encourage people to discover amazing new music. However, that also means that all of the artists are giving their time. Well, hang on a minute, I've got a strange frog in the throat. Are giving their time, their talent, and their energy for free. However, in return, we ask each and every one of you, now that you're here, to pay something expensive and valuable to be here, something quite priceless, because we're going to ask you all to pay attention. And we ask you to support the artists by giving them your full attention and by not talking through the songs. If you do need to have a chat and do a bit of networking, we will be having an interval that we have cunningly placed at the end of the first half and a fraction before the beginning of the second half. Plus, if you need to, you can egress the building now, not through these double doors because we want to maintain this special environment, but use the doors around to the left. That will take you to the loo, back to the main bar, and outside if you want fresh or nicotined air, whichever is your choice. Now then, if you've got a mobile phone, we ask you to switch it to the silent position. If your phone should go off in the middle of someone's song, even if it's in the same key, it will still probably be a bit distracting. However, we encourage you to use your phone throughout the night to take pictures and little bits of video and to post them online. And wherever you post them, on Facebook or Twitter or X or Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok or Tinder, well, wherever you put them, we ask you to tag us. We are at the Bedford Pub, the @ symbol, the Bedford Pub, on all good social media. And finally, even though we're a beautiful audience here tonight, we're not alone. And I don't mean that in a disclosure of an alien invasion kind, nor do I mean it in a metaphysical, spiritual way. I mean that we have a camera at the back of the room, and via the wonders of technology, we are now streaming this show live and direct over the internet to the entire world. It's a big old place. And we have people watching this show live right now. If you want to share the link so people can see it, just tell them to go to facebook.com/The Bedford Pub, and they'll be able to see it, or it's on YouTube. The show will also be archived, so you can go home and watch it all over again and enjoy my bad puns a second time round. Right. What we're going to do tonight, we have 5 amazing, eclectic, diverse, and truly brilliant performers to bring to the stage. And what's going to happen is, as each performer comes up, you will give them a massive stadium-sized round of applause. They will sing 2 songs, after which you will give them massive applause. Then they will leave the stage, then the next act will come on. All the time, I will be hosting and introducing the artists. So it'll be like a conveyor belt of talent, veritably bringing people straight in front of you. Then we will take an interval. Then we'll come back in the second half and do exactly the same thing in the second half, but obviously with different songs and in a slightly different order. So that's how the night is going to work. If you have any questions, we're not that kind of place, so just keep them to yourself. No, actually, if you do have any questions, I'll be happy to answer anything that you might have in your mind. It doesn't have to be about music. It could be about anything, really. Something that's been keeping you up late at night, a tough moral subject that you've been grappling with through the wee hours of the morning. I'm happy to be here and help you out by answering any question you want to ask. We try to be the venue that gives as much as we can. Right, we're going to welcome to the stage our first artist. As you might imagine, being the first act onto this stage is a little bit tough because you're all sat there watching intently, and it's a little bit scary. So in order to break the ice, to warm us all up and kick the night off, we've got an artist who's bravely volunteered to go first. So will you put your hands together and give a massive round of applause for Tony Moore? Thanks very much. It's nice to be here tonight. I always get a good introduction here. I'm going to play one song to kick the night off. This is a song that I wrote with an artist that some of you will know called Julian Lennon. It was on his last album. It wasn't released as a single, sadly, so I'm doing my best to promote it as much as I can. The song is called Love Never Dies, and it's written from the point of view of somebody who sadly has passed over, but doesn't want to leave the side of the person that they love. And so they try and find all the different ways they might to let them know that they're still there. I'll be the wind that dries your tears. I'll be the voice nobody hears. I'll be the light that guides you home. I'll be the sense you're not alone. I'll be the whisper in your dreams. I'll be the love that's in between. I'll be the slight chill in the room. I'll be an old familiar tune that is playing to remind you all you believe is what defines you. So listen and hear me. You're not alone, you're always near me. Open your eyes, 'cause love never dies. I'll be the static on the line. I'll be the long lost key you find. I'll be a scent you can't quite place. I'll be the crack inside your face that is fading to remind you all you believe is what defines you. So listen and hear me. You're not alone, you're always near me. Open your eyes, 'cause love never dies. Love never dies. Love never dies. Love never dies. That's why I'm staying to remind you all you believe is what defines you. So listen and hear me. You're not alone, you're always near me. Open your eyes, 'cause love never dies. I'll be the first thought of your day. I'll be the name you long to say. And I will never let you go, because my darling, you should know that I'm waiting to remind you all you believe is what defines you. So listen and hear me. You're not alone, you're always near me. Open your eyes, Thank you. Woo! You're the best audience on the tour so far. Love you all. Right, we're going to welcome to the stage our first artist, and what's going to happen is each act is going to come up onto the stage as I'm talking. They're going to plug their instrument in. They're going to get ready. When they're ready, I will introduce them. So Dylan, I believe, is our first act. He's going to come up, plug his guitar in, and get himself ready. And in the meantime, as I said, you can ask me any question you like. Does anyone have a question they want to ask me? And it can be anything you like. Something that's been concerning you, causing you consternation. And it's my job here to help you out by giving you an answer. You don't have to have a question, of course. That's fine as well. If you're watching live on the internet, we don't do it over the internet, but I'll try and do something psychically for you. There's somebody in Bradford who's asked me a question. Hang on, I'm just getting it. It's coming through now. Yes, the answer is Weatherby. Right, okay. It will only mean something to somebody, obviously. If you enjoyed that song, you can find it's on the Jude album, and there's a video of it on YouTube. So the song's called Love Never Dies. Right, I think we're getting close now. The tuning up's happening now before we come on stage. And the idea with me being the host up here, of course, is to try and be like the comb that brushes the hair over the bald spot of the lack of entertainment, to keep it a full head of heady entertainment and fun. And we occasionally have, little music trivia questions. For example, does anybody know what famous lead singer's original birth name was William Bailey? You must know them. Very good. Axl Rose, lead singer of Guns N' Roses. Before he was famous, he made some money doing a medical experiment. Do you know what it was? It was smoking cigarettes to see what the effect was. He got paid to smoke cigarettes. Which sounds like the right kind of thing for Axl Rose, doesn't it? And of course, Axl Rose is an anagram, but we're not going to go there, although I do have some other anagrams that we will go to in a little while. Right. How are we doing, Dylan?
We're fine. We're ready to go.
We're ready to go, okay. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome to today's the brilliant Dylan White.
Thank you for coming out on the night where you could be at home watching the Olympics. Just to come up a bit. So, some of you, I'm going to pluck that in the other way round just in case I tread on it. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Back in the 80s, I attempted to be a rock star and failed miserably. But I did other things in the music industry, so it was all kind of fine and dandy. But then when COVID hit, I thought I kind of got to give this another go, because COVID sounded pretty nasty. Touch wood, I never got it. So it's exactly 4 years ago today. That's why I was quite happy to do this gig on this day, that I released my first single ever. It's called Watching Cranes, which is a song I wrote in 1981 when I was 23. If you're good at maths, you'll work out how old I am now. So, much to my amazement, Janice Long hammered it on the radio. Thank you, Janice. And I thought, well, there's life in the old tunes yet. So I kind of went on from there. But we'll start at the beginning. This is Watching Cranes, a song about youth, adventure, and optimism. I have to have the lyrics with me because I kind of not something to do with the age, you can't quite remember them all. Right, here we go, without further ado. Susie and me, well, we drank our tea. Then we packed a small bag with things we might need, and we said goodbye to Jim and Steve, and we cashed a jar of check that's supposed to last all week. Now we're watching cranes on an M4 interchange, just watching cranes on this sunny day, just watching cranes on an M4 interchange, just watching cranes on this sunny day. Now Susie looks at me with a bit of uncertainty. Better give her reassurance, but then we'll be there by tonight. And down by the sea, we could sleep on the beach. Well, she squeezes me tightly, and then she laughs at me, 'cause we're watching cranes on an M4 interchange, just watching cranes on this sunny day, just watching cranes on an M4 interchange, just watching cranes on this sunny day. Down, 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 down. Now Susie and me, we've got all we need. That's faith and hope, and a few torn notes, with a certain understanding, and my arm around her waist. Well, I don't feel a need to be any other place. Watching cranes on an M4 interchange, just watching cranes on this sunny day, just watching cranes on an M4 interchange, just watching cranes on this sunny day, on this sunny day, on this sunny day, this sunny day. Hey, thank you, thank you. So from there we progressed to, there are another couple of singles. I'll play one of them later on. And I've now released an album which is called Unfinished Business, because the business of my music was unfinished. And here we are. So the next song, this, the tune is from 1982, but I decided I didn't want to like the words, so I didn't like the words that existed then, so I thought I'd start again. And I've recently moved back to my roots, which is southwest London. So I wrote a song about being back in your hometown. So southwest London might be your hometown, or maybe you go somewhere else for your hometown at Christmas or Mother's Day or whatever. So it relates to when you go back to where you started out, called Back on the Streets of My Hometown. All the streets where I played, oh, those were the days. I can still see me as a kid, running with my mum's shopping list. The footbridge is still the same, where I stood with my dad. The trains came thundering underneath, such a thrill for this lad. I'm back on the streets, I'm back on the streets. And it feels so good just walking round my hometown. And it feels so good just walking round my hometown. The library's still the same. No one's allowed to make a sound. We used to have so much fun, playing hide and seek, running around. The department store still so big and tall, a meeting point for us all. The old town hall is now a shopping mall, a better use, that's for sure. I'm back on the streets, I'm back on the streets. And it feels so good just walking round my hometown. and it feels so good just walking round my hometown. The old folks have been laid to rest. This is a place I go to now and then, as I still just like to talk to them. The old folks have been laid to rest. It's a place I go to now and then, as I still just like to talk to them. I'm back on the streets, I'm back on the streets, and it feels so good just walking round my hometown. And it feels so good just walking round my hometown. The youth club halls still remain. They were our places to escape. I can still see our young faces, but I doubt I'd recognize you now. The crescent's been taken away with this record shop tucked away. Well, that's where I bought the sounds of T-Rex and Slade. I'm back on the streets, I'm back on the streets, and it feels so good just walking round my hometown. And it feels so good just walking round my hometown. It's a new adventure walking round my hometown. And I'm sure new friends can be found in my hometown. It's a new adventure walking round my hometown. And I'm sure new friends can be found in my hometown. And you are all my new friends. There are some old friends here as well, interestingly enough. Okay, that's it for me. I'll see you in part 2.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan White, yes! Right. Now, as you can see, my job is to be partly technical as well, so I'm going to move this very clever lyric stand over to here, and I'm going to dispel the myth that men can't multitask, as I managed to talk whilst simultaneously screw a microphone stand to the right height and drag a chair across the stage. That's how in control of my motor functions whilst talking are something like that. There we go. Right, we're welcoming to the stage now someone that is a great friend of the Bedford and a great friend of many musicians and singers and songwriters. I've known him a very long time, but this is his first time ever performing here at the Bedford, so we're really thrilled that he's here this evening, and we want you to make him feel very welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together and give a massive round of applause for our brilliant friend, the fantastic Sam!
Right, okay. I don't normally perform because I put on showcases around London, sometimes in New York, sometimes in LA, sometimes in Amsterdam. But this is my 20th year of doing curating live showcases. So as I don't normally do anything in August, I decided this month, actually, it's the 20th year, that I would perform a few songs at my favorite venues. And the Bedford is one of my favorite venues. I've known Tony 20 years, and he's put on some really great acts here as well. And so I am as nervous as a newbie on stage. Although I've been doing showcases for 20 years, it's actually nerve-wracking. So I will start off, and it's something which is familiar to me, which makes it much easier. Can I touch your hands? Can I feel your heart? Can I see into your mind and read your every thoughts? Don't close your doors, keep them open wide. Accept the feelings that you may have inside. But in the silence of your mind, in the silence of your mind, in the silence of your mind, I reach for your heart. You are the star in the sky that comes with the moon, hiding behind every cloud that passes by, to ensure our lives reflects. Sometimes ignore what people may say or do with their time, but in the silence of your mind, in the silence of your mind, in the silence of your mind, I read for your heart. If you could just say those words which I long to hear, all those wasted times would just disappear. Just disappear. And if you felt the same way I do about you, the mask that you wear would fade from view. But in the silence of your mind, 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 I reach for your heart. Don't close your doors, put away that mask that you wear every day. Ooh, yeah. In the silence of your mind, in the silence of your mind, in the silence of your mind. That was really about how you stay together rather than, you communicate. And if, the funny thing is, when you are first in a relationship, for some reason, you talk about everything and anything, and you have no egos. But the longer a relationship goes on, there becomes egos. And you stop talking to each other. You stop hiding things. You start hiding things and everything. And then you start to grow apart because you're not communicating. And that's silence of your mind. You're not saying what you really want to say because of ego. So take away the egos and you stay together, I think. So anyway, So this one, I wrote about two people who liked each other, and they didn't know how to communicate that to each other. So, you know, that goes on. Somebody's telling you she likes you, he likes you, and you say, no, can't be. So I wrote a song for them, and I played for them one. It was a while back, but let's see how it goes. If my fingers stop shaking. Hello, who are you? What's your name? Are you fine? Come sit down, have a glass of wine, spend some time. Have a conversation, let's talk about the weather. In my mind, we share this night together for a while. A sweet while. I'm so tempted to touch your face, feel your warm embrace. Every time that you smile, my heart starts to fly. Finding words to say to you isn't easy, but I will try. Soft lights, music playing, I'm on a high. Can I dance a little later to make my night? Let's not think about what tomorrow may bring, for here now you're close, and the only thing I desire. Soul's on fire. I'm so tempted to touch your face, feel your warm embrace. Every time that you smile, my heart starts to fly. Finding words to say to you isn't easy, but I will try. Be not surprised if we're like ships passing through the night. Well, I'm just too shy to say how I feel, to make it real. I'm so tempted to touch your face, feel your warm embrace. Every time that you smile, my heart starts to fly. Finding words to say to you isn't easy, but I will try. I will try. I will try. All right. That's it for me into the second half.
Thank you, Sam. And as Sam said, he spent a large part of his life organizing fantastic showcases for singers and songwriters. And this is the second date of his debut tour. He played at the Half Moon last night, and his first time playing here tonight. Thank you very much. Sam will be back in the second half, right? See if I can guess the right height here. Sam will be back in the second half, as will all the artists you've seen. We have another artist to bring to the stage now that is making his debut here. This is Rich, by the way. Rich is our head engineer, And the reason everything sounds so good is because of him. So I will ask for a round of applause for him now. He's also passing the jack plug like the Olympic torch, ladies and gentlemen, from one musician to another. So we're very thrilled to have Paul here. Will you please put your hands together and welcome to stage, playing for the first time here at the Bedford, the brilliant Paul Martin.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My name's Paul Martin, as he said, and I'm really looking forward to this one. My first song is called We Share This Earth, and I wrote this a good while ago. I'm going to make sure this is all nice and tight. So this song goes a little bit like this. We share this earth, we share its soil, resources to enjoy, to survive, keep alive. Oh, Mother Earth ain't happy. We must be so much. We must be the wickedness. Whoa. What's the reason in its season? All the polluting. Whoa, overflowing. Whoa, all the low. Oh, elements of creation, creation, creation. We share this earth, we share its soil. Resources to enjoy, to survive, keep alive. Oh, Mother Earth ain't happy. We must be so much. We must be the wickedness one. What's they talking about now? Won't stay far. The truth has run its course. They won't change it. Whoa, whoa. Thank you. You know something? I'm going to tell you the truth there. I was playing along, and my hair was getting away, and it was like, oh, my God. So that was throwing me right off a little bit. But anyway, I got through it anyway. What I learned to do is in my gigs, when I'm doing gigs, I like to try to tuck them in a little bit so they don't get in the way, do you know what I mean? But sometimes people are black, but sometimes I feel like, you know, moving them around. But you know, I can't really do it with my guitar on, but you know, it's all good. I'm so happy to say my next song is called Being As One, and I'm glad to say my manager's in the audience as well, just chilling out, taking it in. So anyway, this next song here is an old song, and it goes a little bit like this. Happiness and the rest, all the best, no contest. All these letters and calling will never do. Lonely boy, lonely girl should be together. Whatever I do, think of you. Being as one in the setting sun. Oh, me and you, and being as one in the setting sun. Oh, whatever I do, think of you. So much alike, our past ignite in distant love. If only one distant love, show me. When we were together, wasn't one night stand. The feelings and meanings, and you're so fine, body and mind. All these texts and emails will never do. Oh, lonely boy, lonely girl, wanna see you soon. Whatever I do, think of you. Being as one in the setting sun. Oh, me and you, and being as one in the setting sun. Oh, whatever I do, think of you. Whatever I do, even though you're far away, see you soon someday in close to me, close to me, longing, yeah. Ever again, think of you, being as one in the setting sun. Oh, me and you. Being as one in the setting sun. Oh, whatever I do, think of you. Ever I do, morning time, think of you. Evening time, ever I do, bedtime. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul Martin.
One love. Thank you so much. See you in the next half, people. Peace and love.
Great set, Paul. Fantastic. And I understand the problem you have with the hair distracting you. It's something that happens to me all the time. It's always in the way, isn't it, right? It's normally my eyebrows. I have to be careful of that. Right. We only have 2 more acts to bring to the stage before we take our first interval. Time is going quickly because we are having so much fun. I want to say a big hello to Rania. She's watching this show live in Canada right now. And I think it would be nice to show some solidarity. So on the count of 3, would you all shout, "Hello, Rania in Canada"? Hello, Rania in Canada. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Now, Rania, just to show that there's equality in everything, on the count of 3, I want you to shout, "Hello, the Bedford," as loud as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Your voice has got much lower, Rania, than I remember it. But anyway, thank you. Canada's closer than you might think. The atlas is not right. Right. We're going to welcome to the stage our next performer. Someone make your welcome return. Will you put your hands together for the brilliant Daniel BARRIE?
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. This first song is my latest single. It's called Take It All Back. It's all about a love triangle and the kind of messiness that comes with it. This is Take It All Back. I know you hate me, probably want to hit me square in the face. And it doesn't change things, but I didn't know you were her man anyway. And she had to chase me, hunt me down like a superficial prize. And she doesn't know the price of your heart, or what it's gonna pay. Wish I could take it all back, call it night and leave it just like that. I thought you should know, that's why she don't answer phone. You can fight me, confide in me, walk away and try and hide it, but you know it deep down. She'll love you now, she'll love you now. I know it's hard to hear, and I'm not your friend, should let you know how she really feels. Wish I could take it all back, call it night and leave it just like that. I thought you should know, that's why she don't answer phone. You can fight me, confide in me, walk away and try and hide it, but you know it deep down, you know it deep down, you know it deep down. She'll love you now, she'll love you now. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I was lucky enough to debut that back in September time here at the Bedford, and it's nice to be back here, nice to be playing here again. It's one of my favourite venues I've ever played, so it's lovely to be back here again. This next song is a song called Ghosting Me, which I wrote after being ghosted. I'm sure a lot of us in the room have experienced this, either in a friendship or in a relationship, and this is kind of the feelings I had towards the person and the kind of unanswered questions there was. So this is called Ghosting Me. People keep going missing. Feel I should start hanging up some posters. It's like my heart's the law. They have their fun breaking me. I have a problem with all this silence. Why can't we just talk? And I don't care if you're gonna let me down. Just at least let me down. Think I deserve that. Stop hiding behind that screen. You try to get away with these things too easy. Sometimes talking's hard and hurting someone is too. That's the least they deserve for letting them love you. I know this isn't easy, well it ain't supposed to be, but breaking my heart shouldn't be as easy as ghosting me. Does it now weigh heavy on your heart? Must be hard to look yourself in the eye. Seems quite selfish to me to send a message by not sending one at all. Stop hiding behind that screen. You try to get away with these things too easy. Sometimes talking's hard and hurting someone is too. That's the least they deserve for letting them love you. I know this isn't easy, what ain't supposed to be, 'cause breaking my heart shouldn't be as easy as ghosting me. Your phone must feel like a graveyard when you scroll through it. Do you ever get that hit when a certain name pops up? Do you ever feel you've messed up? Do you ever search them up? Does it even hurt that much? Stop hiding behind that screen. You try to get away with these things too easy. Sometimes talking's hard and hurting someone is too. That's the least they deserve for letting them love you. I know this isn't easy, what ain't supposed to be, but breaking my heart shouldn't be as easy as ghosting me. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the second half.
Thank you, Daniel. Fantastic performance. Yes, we will see you again in part 2. Right, we only have one band to bring to the stage now to close the show. And whilst they're coming on stage and get themselves all in position, ready to finish the first half, I thought I would introduce our little anagram spot. I've taken one of the names of tonight's performers and anagramized, and we're going to turn it into an anagram. And I'm going to tell you what the anagram is, but if I just tell you, it's a bit boring. I can do, but I'm going to just tart it up a bit and make it a newspaper headline. And I'm going to give you a fictitious story that might have this headline, and then you have to tell me who the artist would be that goes with that anagram and headline. Okay? So here we go. Imagine it's a NASCAR race in America, and the one that goes past the finishing line first does so on 2 wheels, just seconds away from disaster. And the headline might say, "Deathly Win." Who's that an anagram of? An artist that's playing here tonight, actually. So I don't think we've had any Dylan yet, but you never know. Dylan White, yes. Deathly Win, Dylan White. Right, well done, yes. An interesting story based on that observation. I used to have a club called the Kashmir Club. Some of you will remember it back in the day, and I used to do this anagram thing. And one night we had an amazing artist perform, whose name I can only remember as the anagram now. He was quite famous at the time. He was one of these artists that everybody who's a musician loved, but the general public weren't maybe quite so aware of. And then he kind of just dropped off the radar because he didn't like what he was doing. Anyway, but I will tell you his name. I have to work backwards. But the anagram of his name was Slow Reality. And he made that the name of his record label to release his next record, which I think is very cool because it's a great phrase, isn't it? Slow Reality. I'll have to go and look it up to tell you who it was. But anyway, he's an amazing artist, and we don't see enough of him these days. Right, I think we're nearly ready to go. The band are in place. ALEKS is in place. So would you please put your hands together to finish the first half? A massive stadium-sized round of applause for ALEKS In Flux.
Hi everyone, it's so nice to be here at the Bedford. I've been wanting to play here for such a long time. I was here many moons ago supporting a friend of mine. So it's nice to be back here and actually being on stage. This first one is from my upcoming EP called Fill Me Up. It's, quite risque title, but hope you enjoy. Sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you. You ready? We're on the same journey tonight. Let's get a car and drive out. It's too intense for us right now. Let's follow where the roads and stars take us, my love. You could take me anywhere and I'll be okay. I'd rather not breathe with you than breathe this dirty air. Fill my heart with sand, it's heavy to inhale. My heart gets a year. I don't need a wish life, I don't need to be right. I'm happy to be naked all the time, with having nothing to own when I'm with you, baby. Oh, 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 oh. And if we ride into the night, I know I'll feel alive. We're on a path to what feels right. Do you feel alive? My heart can take it. don't need to be right. Let's be naked all the time. Fill me up, baby, every night. And do it right. And do it right. And do it right. I'd rather not breathe with you than breathe this steady air. Feel my heart with sand, it's heavy to inhale. My heart can take it. And if you change your mind, leave me out to dry. And if you change your mind, leave me out to dry. 'Cause I would rather die. Thank you so much. We've got the wonderful Brazilians on stage with me. We've got the wonderful Everton on piano, on bass, and then Felipe Drago on drums, and then, of course, Matt Cripps on guitar. This next one is a song that I wrote recently. It's about a nightmare that I had, which is basically about the world state. And it made me feel really uncomfortable, so I decided to write about it. And it's one of my favorite songs. So this is Could This Be Real? I'm having nightmares where I'm a villain, a criminal in the eyes of everyone who speaks to me. I've killed someone and I've hit them, and I don't know what secret I've kept hidden. Traveled from London to New York, we news they found the spot where the crime had happened, and yet I have no memory to recall. I keep waking up to try and run, though my dreams are trying to catch up. And all I'm praying for that my reality is clear. They found me out, and I'm not the only one. I have a few around me just as guilty. We keep trying to shut each other up. I know it's him, he's in charge, set us up, but how can I be complicit? I'm innocent, I'm innocent, am I innocent? I keep waking up to try and run, though my dreams are trying to catch up. And all I'm praying for that my reality is clear. Because I'm about to lose myself in the darkness feeling crowded over me. Oh God, it's hard to breathe, I can't escape, I'm terrified. Could this be real? Could this be real? I keep trying to wake up, I keep trying to wake up. Na 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 na. Could this be real? Could this be real? I keep trying to wake up, though my dreams are trying to catch up. And all I'm praying for that my reality is clear. 'Cause I'm about to lose myself in the darkness till it crowded over me. Oh God, it's much for ALEKS and Flex. Hope you enjoy your break, and we'll see you later.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to finish the first half. Incredible vocals, amazing band. ALEKS in Flux! One more time. Now, take this opportunity to have a chat, go to the bar, get some drinks, order some food. We will be back with more fabulous live music in 10 minutes after this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin the second part of tonight's fantastic live music show here at the Bedford. This is my 21st year curating and presenting music on this stage. 2003 I came here, I was straight from school, and I just passed my O-levels and they offered me a job here. And no, obviously a bit after that. 21 years I've been here, introducing artists to the stage and trying to create a space where fantastic audiences can discover fantastic music and where things can happen. Some of you will notice pictures up on the wall here. All these pictures were taken in this room. That's Georgia Smith over there. She did her first ever gig here. That's Katie Tunstall hiding at the back there. This is James Bay. And then hiding in the dark over there is Ed Sheeran. Ed used to play here a lot when he was a kid. And he came to me one night and he said, I want to record a live album and video. Can I rent the place? So we rented him the whole place for 100 quid, which was basically for the engineer. And he managed to he took all the tables and chairs out, put 300 people in here. It was heaving. And that's his first album came out of that night. You can still get it now. It's called Ed Sheeran Live at the Bedford. And on this journey, I've met so many beautiful people and so many incredible, talented, and energetically fantastic artists. And we're going to, as you can see, I'm in bullshit freefall at the moment because our first artist isn't actually in the room yet, but he will be soon. So that gives you the opportunity to ask me a question. So please, somebody, would you like to ask me anything you like? At the back there, the gorgeous lady in the middle. About my tour. Oh, yes. Okay. So more about me. During the lockdown, I wrote an album, a concept album, because I can, right? There was no reason why not. It's 17 tracks. It's all original material, but it feels a bit in the genre of maybe Pink Floyd or early Genesis or something like that. It's called Awake, and I launched it here in April 2021, one of the very first shows that we did after the lockdown. And I've been performing it regularly ever since. And I'm about to go on a world tour starting at the end of August, going to Australia and then New Zealand and Japan and North America, along with a really good friend of mine who was the bass player in my first band that I joined when I moved to London, which is a band called Iron Maiden. Has anyone heard of them? I believe they've done quite well. And I answered an advert in a newspaper. It's called The Melody Maker. It was a big advert. It said, drummers, something like drummer wanted with stylish setup and keyboard player with synth, no idiots. So I thought about it for a minute. I went, I've got a synth, I've got a keyboard, not an idiot. I'll answer that. And so that began my whole journey back in 1977. Anyway, I'm going on tour opening for Steve Harris's other band when he's not in Iron Maiden, on the Iron Maiden World Tour on the days off when they're not doing Iron Maiden. It's pretty crazy. If you want to Google it, it's Tony Moore and it's Awake. Right, I think we're ready to go. Hello, Paul. Yeah. You're back again. Yeah. So please, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the second half in great style. Will you put your hands together and give a massive round of applause and welcome back the fantastic Paul Martin.
Thank you. One love, people. Okay, this next song here is called Just Love. And it's kind of a new song, you know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoy this one here. One love, hope you're having a nice night and, you know, give thanks. All right, here we go.
So nice to see you. How you been? Tell me true. Saw you from the cafe. Had to come and say when we were neighbors. Wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. It's just love, let's live. It's just love, just love. Let's live. Let's live. It's just love. Let's live. Ooh. Let's live. Wanna love you up, not into slackness. Want you, wear my crown. Want you, be around. Every sunrise, every moonlight, just be with you. Ooh, it's just love, just love. Let's live. It's just love, just love. Let's live. Let's live. It's just love. Let's live. It's just love. Fancy coffee. Ooh. Time with me. Ooh. Baby. Let's live. I was a little shy, not sure how you react, but I knew, felt the same way too, same way too, same way too. Our hearts connect, music to my ears, single too. Beautiful too. It's just love, just love. Let's live. It's just love, just love. Let's live. Thank you. Thank you. My next song is it's a single just come out. Little water, little water. It's got to be done. So my next song is a single just come out. It's called I Remember These Times. And it's on EPS Records as well. My name's Paul Martin. You can catch me on Facebook and everything, and on EPS Records as well. And it's a new single that we've got out called I Remember These Times. And it's quite a nice song. I quite like this song. We're getting into it. So I hope you like it and everything, yeah? So give thanks. Here it goes. I Remember These Times. Get my hair out the way. Stay there. Thank you. Peace and love. Yeah. All right. Yeah. The funniest thing right now is I'm getting warm. I'm feeling hot, and I feel like I could run through more songs. It's always the case when you got to finish. You're getting into it, innit? Oh well, so it go. But I hope you enjoyed that anyway, and I hope to see you again here at the Bedford. I've enjoyed it. It's my first time here with my manager and my label Stuart Epps. He's a great guy, and you get more songs and everything on Epps Records. Catch me on Facebook and Reverb Nation. My name's Paul Martin, and thank you so much. Peace.
Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Martin. Fantastic debut here tonight. And we wish you well with the single on Epps Records, EPPS. I'm sure if you Google Epps Records, Paul Martin, you'll find something online. Also, all of the artists' links to their social media are on the What's On page of our website of the Bedford. However, if it's after the event, it will be in the archive section. But you can go back to tonight and you can find all the links to find all the artists again. Right, now we're going to move this over because Dylan is coming to the stage now. I think he's already tuned up and ready to start. So we'll pop this here. And it's the same lead, isn't it, Rich? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, would you put your hands together and welcome back to the stage the brilliant Dylan White.
How are we all doing then? Hey. Your Olympic still going on? Must be. Goes on all day and night, doesn't it? Unbelievable, really. I love it. Right, okay then. So part 2. So as I said, I got round to releasing music in my later years, because I didn't do it now, I never would. This song, I wrote it in 1982. So I was 24 then. And it's about attraction. And you like someone, you think, oh, that's nice. I'd like to see that person again. It's called Designs on That Girl. It could be Designs on That Boy. And when I went back to it, I thought, oh, it's a bit short, I can make it a bit longer. So I added to it. And moving back here into southwest London, I kind of referenced people I knew now and places I was at. And the second verse in particular is about, I had Tooting Market in mind. So anyway, here we go. This is Designs on That Girl. I'm in love with the colour of her hair. It's shoulder length and blows everywhere. And I'm in love with the clothes she wears. I know it's superficial, but I really don't care. 'Cause I got designs on that girl. 'Cause I got designs on that girl. I see her most days in the arcade. She always sits at the same cafe. Never glances or looks my way. But there's something about her keeps me dreaming all day. 'Cause I got designs on that girl. 'Cause I got designs on that girl. And love is the aim to end my pain. Yeah, love is the aim to end my pain. Cause I got designs on that girl. Cause I got designs on that girl. Now my friends, they tell me that I'm wasting my time. Well, thanks very much, but I don't need advice. I'll make my move in my own time. So give me a while and I'll prove you I'm right. Cause I got designs on that girl. Cause I got designs on that girl. 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 Thank you. So for those of you who missed the plug earlier on, that's the single, that's what it looks like. You can find it on Spotify, etc., or even sell your CDs. And the reason I go da-da-da-da-da-da in the middle bit is because I can't do the guitar solo. But on the actual record, you will find drums, bass, keyboards, guitar solos, the whole shebango. So we then move on to the album, what I spoke about before, called Unfinished Business. And from that, I'm going to do a song that goes back to 1979. And this is, I had a friend then, he was a bit older than me, and I had this friend, he was called Pete Baldwin, and I kind of looked up to him. He was a great songwriter, and we used to hang around in southwest London here. And he had this song called Battersea Park. And when I got to like finding songs to do on the album, I thought, I've got to do one of his songs. And but I couldn't work out the words to it. I've got the chorus and the chords, but I couldn't work out the words from this old cassette. As luck would have it, I'd spent the Christmas of 2019 in Battersea Park, being a volunteer for the OAP's Christmas dinner. So I got to spend a lot of time there, and it was quite an eye-opener, that. Because these poor old folk were kind of wheeled in and wheeled out. And it made you really realise, you know, you've got to do stuff when you can do it. Because, you know, your time will run out. So anyway, I then kind of wandered around the park when I had the chance. And I was amazed by what was in it. So this is my, my observations of Battersea Park. Here we go. And the tune originally is by a guy called Pete Baldwin. I spent some time in Battersea Park. Let me tell you what I saw. Lots of steps and fountains, strange shapes all around. Walking under lanterns, left from a bygone age, and all paths seem to lead to the bandstand in the trees in Battersea Park. Battersea Park, in Battersea Park, Battersea Park. It's right by the River Thames with bridges either side. The park is the site of London's Peace Pagoda. In Battersea Park, Battersea Park, in Battersea Park, Battersea Park. Battersea Park. Battersea Park. Meet me in Battersea Park. So sang Petula Clark. The heroes came and they played. The fans they pogoed for the day in Battersea Park. Battersea Park. In Battersea Park. Battersea Park. One thing is for sure, you'll need directions in the park. There are signs all around, as so much can be found in Battersea Park. Battersea Park. In Battersea Park. Battersea Park. Let me hear ya, Battersea Park, come on. Battersea Park, and again, Battersea Park. Battersea Park, and another, Battersea Park. Battersea Park, and one more, Battersea Park. Battersea Park. You got the idea, go and visit it someplace. Go and visit it sometime. It's called Battersea Park. In Battersea Park, last one. Battersea Park. There we go. Thank you for listening. I've got CDs if you like them, or you'll find me in all the digital spaces. I'll put around some flyers. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan White, one more time. Let's hear it. Right, we're going to move a few things around. We've got our next performer lined up. Ready? Only 3 more acts to bring to the stage. The night is going so quickly. However, we are going to work at this. I think it's this. Is this the right one, Rich? Acoustic guitar? Yes, perfect. So, you heard his fantastically powerful voice in the first half and brilliant songs. And I'm going to pass the Olympic jack plug. We should have a... I don't know why there isn't music in the Olympic Games. We should have a musical aspect to it as we share the camaraderie of different singers, songwriters and performers in one beautiful environment. So will you put your hands together and welcome back to the stage the brilliant Daniel BARRIE.
Thank you, Tony. So this first song of the second set is a song I was lucky enough to record recently. It's a song called You Are Mine, which is all about feeling a bit lost in the dating world and then finding that person that makes you feel whole. So this is You Are Mine.
Hard out of luck when you're on your own, and I've never been as lonely as when I'm stuck on my phone. Seems like everyone else has it all worked out. When you found me, I thought I was a man all out in love. All of these dates, they're all worth the pain. And all of these places that all seem to change. Blurring my memory, there's one thing that always stays the same. So I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. finally drift ashore when you came in my life. And I was wading through too many problems stuck in my mind. In the darkest times, you shouldn't give up on the thought of light. And for me, that was when you came over and you said hi. And all of these dates, they're all worth the pain. And all of these places that all seem to change, blurring my memory of this one thing that always stays the same. Is that I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And all of these days, they're all worth the pain. And all of these places that all seem to change, blurring my memory of this one thing that always stays the same. So that I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. And I can see I'm so lucky that you are mine. Thank you very so much. So recently, in the last few months, we've launched my debut EP, which is thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. It's called the Love and Lies EP, and the artwork was done by a local artist around near Coventry, where I live. And we've got a few copies, so if you'd like to buy any, it's £5. It would be much appreciated. The last song I'm going to play for you guys is called Living a Lie, and that is also on the EP. This was written after I left university, and I was doing a course, and it wasn't right for me, and I wanted to change my path, and that's what the song's all about, changing your path in life, and kind of realizing that maybe you were living a lie and living a falsity, doing something else. So it's all about finding yourself. This is called Living a Lie. I would pretend that I was on the mend, that I was okay with all this loving and leaving. I'd stop believing. They all say, let's go out, night house down. Couldn't they see it written over my face? I really hated that place. Then I left, I met you and it shifted the blame. Now I've changed. Well, hey, baby, it won't change me. They're just words and they don't faze me. Can't you see how happy I am now, now that I'm not living a lie? Oh, not living a lie. We still go out, we still go to the bar. Here we go to live music, just to see your pretty faces. I'm doing better than I ever have before. I'm glad I closed that door. Well, hey, baby, it won't change me. They're just words and they don't faze me. Can't you see how happy I am now, now that I'm not living a lie? Oh, not living a lie. Well, hey, baby, it won't change me. They're just words and they don't faze me. Can't you see how happy I am now, now that I am not living a lie? Oh, not living a lie.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. My name is Daniel Barrie. Thank you so much for listening. You can find me on social media, Daniel Barrie and the Drop Ds. And yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Daniel Barrie, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic set there. Right, we only have 2 more acts to bring to the stage tonight. So I'm going to bring forward the royal throne and move this back down to here, because as you can see, I'm almost in. Right, now, a little bit earlier, of course, I was asked a question about my career, my show Awake. If you fancy, now, you haven't heard any of the music from it. What I played earlier has got nothing to do with the show that I'm touring with. But I've just received today CDs. Now, I know it's an old-fashioned concept, the CD. And if you're like me, you don't have a CD player in the car. Your Mac doesn't have a CD input. And it's a difficult thing to actually play. But if you actually have a CD player and you would like to take one of these homes with you, it's a spiritual journey, it's a narrative, it's a journey to discover truth, meaning and love in a world gone crazy. And it's got lots of guitar solos. So if you fancy one of those, you're very welcome to come and see me, because I've just got some and put them in my bag. Right, will you welcome back to the stage now our good friend who made his debut on this stage just an hour or so ago, and now he's back for his second gig already, the fantastic Sam!
Yeah, so, yeah. 10 years ago, kind of broke up with my long-term partner, wasn't looking around for anything else, and actually it was 10 years in the live music as well, and I came across somebody who I didn't expect to come across, who also inspired me to stay in live music. And this is a song for her. And somebody who's listening online, yeah, hi Rodney, you know who it is. She came along with a smile, talking sweet things for a while. How could I know? Was not that strong. Stole my heart and left me in love. How could I know? How could I know? How would I know? How could I know? A sunny days was her eyes. We fool around, hit the ground and vowed we would never part. Heaven sent, all so true. Save my mind from walking into blind avenues. How could I know? How could I know? How would I know? How could I know? My mind's whizzing round and going crazy. My heart's pounding down and down and down. My mind's whizzing round and going crazy. My heart's pounding down and down. She's blowing my mind, yeah. She's blowing my mind, yeah. She's blowing my mind, yeah. And driving me wild. Driving me wild, I said. Driving me wild. Trying to get used to these monitors. Can you put a little bit more bass in the monitor? A little bit. Yeah? Right, so I'm not used to monitors, and if you're not used to monitors, only used to hearing the live room, it's really awkward. But, you know, I'll do my best. So I was going to play something else, but I'm not used to these monitors, so I won't. So I'll just play something which is familiar, and I'd have to think about it. So, so here's my cover of an Isley Brothers song, which you guys should know, some of you should know, On a Memory. Do you know On a Memory? Drifting on a memory. Yeah, but it's really slow. So I told this story last night. My brother he fell in love and he played it night and day, this bloody song. So I said, I want a faster version, you know, a bit quicker and whatever. So somebody recorded it last night, so I sent it to him. I said, here's a tribute to you and the time that you were in love. And he said, thanks. That's all he said, thanks, thumb up. Anyway, here's On a Memory. Drifting on a memory. Ain't no place I'd rather be than with you. Loving you all right now. Day will make a way from night, and all we need is candlelight and a song, soft and long. Glad to be here alone with a lover unlike no other. Sad to see a new horizon slowly coming into view. Into view, I wanna be living for the love of you. And all that I'm giving is for the love of you. Lovely as a ray of sun, touches me when the morning comes, feels good to me, my love and me. And smoother than a gentle breeze, blowing through my mind with ease, soft as can be. When you're loving me, when you're loving me, let me ride in the waves of your love that shadow with the touching. Seems to me we could sail together in and out of mystery. Mystery, I wanna be living for the love of you. And all that I'm giving is for the love of you. A paradise I have within, I can't feel insecure again. You're the key, and this I see. And now and then I lose my way, using words to try to say how I feel. My love is real, my love is real. Might as well sign my name on a cartridge, 'cause you say it better. Time will tell, for it seems I've done just about all I could do. Whoa, I could do. I wanna be living for the love of you, and all that I'm giving is for the love of you. I wanna be living for the love of you, and all that I'm giving is for the love of you. Drifting on a memory, drifting on a memory with you, with you. Ba 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 ba. Thank you. By the way, ALEKS is coming up. As she keeps saying, she has a GoFundMe. She's got a few cards left. Actually, she started out this to be her first EP. Please take the cards that she has left. Her guitarist has got some. And just go fund her. £10, £20, £5, whatever. Thank you very much, Tony, for putting me on.
Oh, Sam, brilliant job. Well done. Very proud to have you here at the Bedford performing after all these years. Keep the tour going. Right, we have one final act to bring to the stage, and I'm going to attempt to put the microphone at the correct height, which I think is going to be about here. That's my guesstimate. They did such two brilliant songs to finish the first half, and we thought there was only one way to close the show tonight, to go out with a big bang. So whilst they get themselves plugged in and done, remember we have live music here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. It's usually free to come in, except there are often private hire nights or promoter nights, so it's worth checking our website on the What's On just to make sure before you come down. That's thebedford.com. And if you want to watch this show again, it's archived on our Facebook page at the Bedford Pub and also at the Bedford Pub on YouTube. So I think we're nearly ready to go with the guys. Will you put your hands together and give a massive end of the night, Wembley Stadium, round of applause for the fantastic ALEKS In Flux.
Thank you so much. Wembley Stadium, applause. Our goal is actually in 5 years to play the Royal Albert Hall. Felipe and I made a deal. What is it, the 31st of January? Yeah, that's our goal. So hopefully we'll get there at some point. So this third song out of this night from our set is called Temptation. I wrote it when I was 18, when someone basically rejected me, but it was fine, it was all good, because I made a song out of it, and it's very Adam and Eve-esque, very cheeky, very naughty, very British, I think. This is called Temptation. I hope you enjoy it. You tight, grab every inch of the forbidden apple, but you can't let me by. do go. So you leave, you sleep in another room, and I'm left in this one. No, it's not revenge. If it were, I'd want it to hurt. And if I wanted to hurt, then I care, I don't care. You do go. So you leave, you sleep in another room, and I'm left in this one alone. High and dry. Now I know how it feels like high and dry. Now I know how it feels like high and dry. Now I know how it feels like high and dry. Thank you so much. And this last song of tonight, thank you so much for having us at the Bedford. And can we have another big round of applause for all the artists that have performed today? It was so great to hear so many different genres. And it's nice to share the stage with so many just musicians. I absolutely love up-and-coming music. Sam and I have been working together for the last year, providing a platform for young artists, unsigned artists, same as the Bedford. And I think it's incredibly important for you guys to support music that's not in the charts, but can be in the charts. So thank you for coming out tonight. This last song is called Take Your Things. It's very dramatic. So I hope you enjoy it. Take your things, walk out the door. Don't come back to me no more. All that I've said, I won't take back now, because I've seen it all before. I saw the signs, I saw the lies. I was foolish to let them slide. I saw the signs, I saw the lies. I was foolish. You told me that you cut it out, that you don't depend on it. You told me that you need help, but baby, please, I'm not deceived. And all the truth, all the truth, you went to mislead me. And all the truth, all the truth, I was foolish. And no, I don't care, I need a small. Maybe I'm not here to say you're mine, and you drain me out with all your fears. Maybe you should start fearing me now, fearing me now, fearing me now. Thank you so much. The ALEKS In Flux. If you want my card, just come up to me and I'll give you one. Thank you. Thanks so much to Bedford. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much for having us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to follow this now awkward silence with another massive round of applause for the fantastic ALEKS In Flux. And keep that applause going for all the performers you saw on this stage. Let's hear it for Dylan White. Let's hear it for Sam. Let's hear it for Daniel BARRIE. That's for who am I missing? I said Sam. Sam, Daniel BARRIE, Dylan. Paul, yes, Paul Martin. It's only because he's not in the room. Anyway, massive round of applause to Paul. We'll tell him we give him a big round of applause when we see him. Also, our god of audio, making everyone sound so good, Rich, up there, hiding behind the mixing desk. We love you, Rich. And to our Bedford team, muchas gracias para todo. You've been an amazing audience. We hope to see you here again another night. I'm back tomorrow night. Thank you, Mark, for being the very first person to buy an Awake CD. And I'm on a mission to sell another 999,000. So we've started well. We will see you all again soon. Thanks. Be safe, be sound. This bar is now closed, but the main bar outside will remain open. We'll see you later. Lots of love. Good night.